Hello, Sterling. Ah, thank you. Finally, the AI gets a terrible roll on magnitude. Finally. It's about time the AI doesn't benefit from magnitude. It's going good. We finally got the Espeon, because I had to do some friendship grinding off screen. So the Espeon is now acquired. And then we just now re-snagged Steelix. That's why I'm doing this Colosseum. Sharpen? Really? No, 43 was Sharpen. Really, Sceptile. No. You're not gonna learn Sharpen, no. You're already sharp enough, Sceptile. Yeah, this Torkoal solved a problem last time. Ponyta, Ponyta, let's crunch it. And Dragon Claw it. Just get this Ponyta out of here, yep. Because that way, the Torkoal no longer has anyone to helping hand. Or to use helping hand on. Alright. It's gonna get to do a Brick Break. Wow. Good thing I'm part Psychic type. Otherwise, that would have been... Oh, right, you resist Dark. Crunch the Torkoal then, and there. Now finally Roundum is beaten, and we'll be able to nickname the Espeon after this. I didn't see what typing Steelix was. I mean, just know it was weak to Sacred Fire, but we don't know if it was a 4-time weakness or a 3-time weakness. It was like 2 times. Right. At least now I know why Egg Bomb does so much damage. It's base 100 power. At least I know why it does so much damage. Wait, how close are you to leveling up? You might level up if I send you out and swap you out again. There? I don't want Espeon to faint, that's why I'm swapping it out again. You just reared its head for the experience. I think Torkoal's gonna live with Dragon Claw. Yep, still alive. Figured. Now it's a Dragon type. That's perfect. That means it's not gonna live next turn. Oh. Never mind, it's gonna live next turn because it took out my Dragon type. Well, I do have Outrage on Donphan. So let's do it. Outrage and Feather Dance. So I don't change his typing. There, Espeon has so many feathers to dance with. Everyone knows that. It's not fur Espeon has, it's feathers. There, this worked out. So much experience. Not enough level up Donphan. But there. The Colosseum is over with. You didn't have any bird Pokemon on you. What are you talking about? You didn't have any birds. Yes, it's funny with a spinning Torkoal. What's my price though for this? Money? Alright, is this a team I've already seen or not? 49. 49, 49. Helping Hand. Hmm. I think I'm gonna give it to Blastoise. Because I think Blastoise is bulkier than Donphan. I mean, yes, it's gonna take increased damage from Earthquake by it being boosted, but also means that the opponents are gonna take more damage from Earthquake. But then again, does Rhydon really need help to kill stuff like Earthquake? No, actually it doesn't. I'll think on it, but it's tempting, though. Oh, I can purify some more stuff. We Alright, let's go nickname Espeon. Because now that it's finally an Espeon, it can now get a proper nickname. I know we could have nicknamed this an Eevee, but I felt it was more fitting to wait for it to evolve before giving it a name. So let's think up names for my male Espeon? Yeah, for my male Fire-type Huge Power Espeon. What's his name going to be? Go Name Raider. Yes, we're going to change Espeon's name. So what are we thinking, chat? What should his name be? Yeah, we can call him Ignis. There, Ignis. How many... How is it with my... I have 700 Poke Coupons. If I just finish the 10th floor, I should get 1,000 points to be able to reteach someone something. But first I want to check the move tutor lady to see if she has anything Espeon would want, and then see if Espeon has anything to move tutor or not. So, what do you have, lady? You have Drill Peck, Razor Wind, Muddy Water, Spit Up, Surf, Astonish, Conversion to Sketch, Psycho Boost, Sleep Talk, Headbutt, Aromatherapy. Okay. Hear me out. This will finally give me a stab psychic move, which I have been sorely lacking on my Sceptile for so long. And I know his move reminder moves, he will not get any psychic type moves whatsoever. He's not getting any psychic type moves. My only reliance is that he will just level up, naturally learn psychic. But that's so far not happened. So this will give Sceptile a stab psychic type move. Which is about damn time that I can finally start hitting stuff on the psychic side. That way I don't have to Earthquake every poison type I see. That way I can, kill them with Psycho Boost. Or if I see a fighting type move, the fighting Pokemon finally be able to faint them. Now, there's still some stuff to catch, so Thunder Wave's still gonna stay. I'm still gonna keep Dragon Claw because I bothered to give my TM for it. And I'm gonna keep Hyper Voice because that's my way of hitting 2 targets at once. And also, Psycho Boost does lower my special attacks, so I need a physical attack. So technically the only correct answer should be Fake Out. Damn it, I have to check. Wait a minute. No. Dragonclaw, was that a TM I had multiple of, or was it a one-time TM? Okay, it's not a multiple, it's a multiple one. That's all I had to check. I just had to see if I had more than one Dragonclaw. Then we're gonna do it. I'm getting rid of Dragonclaw. That was the only thing I did. I just wanted to check that. So, getting rid of Dragonclaw for Psycho Boost. There we go. Finally have Psychic on my Sceptile. Finally. Now, I don't know who I want to give Sketch to, so yes, I did see Sketch. That's very tempting. But it's a one-time use Sketch, so I have to think carefully on whom to give Sketch to, and then what move to get with Sketch. Because it was easy to know with my Rhydon to just give him Earthquake. That was an easy no-brainer. But whom else is the question? Like, who do I want to give Sketch to, and what move would I want then? Like, I have to really think on it. Yeah. Does Espeon have any exciting moves that I want to get? Iron Tail, Fire Blast, Eruption, Flamethrower, Encore, Heat Wave. This... Do I go for Eruption on my Espeon? Or... Wait, Eruption is 100 accuracy. My Heat Wave is 100 power, 90 accurate, but it has more PP compared to Eruption. Or to just do the age-old Flamethrower. I mean, it's 95, so Flamethrower is not that much weaker than Heat Wave. So the only question is, do I want Eruption or Flamethrower on my Espeon? Because both of them have their pros and cons. I mean, Flamethrower is the classic Flamethrower, hits one target, 100% accurate, has 15 PP. Eruption, it hits both targets, very high base power of 150, 100% accurate. Now, the con with Eruption is if Espeon gets hurt, I deal less damage with Eruption. That's the con of Eruption. And the con of Flamethrower is that it's a single target move and not a multi-target move. Do I stick with Flamethrower that always hits, or do I go for Eruption? That's something I have to think about while finishing up the first floor of Mount Battle, because that's where I'll get enough Poke Coupons to get a move on Espeon. Yeah, now it's no longer flying types. I can't do just Earthquake goes haha. Yes. Continue. You're cleared to make a challenge in the first 3 areas. Wait, why am I allowed to go to Area 3? I've never done Area 3 before. I don't remember going all the way to Area 3. What? No had more Poke coupons if I ever did Area 3. Why gotta do Area 3? Area 2 in that sense. It's weird. I know I've not done up to Area 3. Because as I said, I would have more Poke coupons if I would have done Area 3. And I've not moved tutored anyone. Oh, let's bet on if he still has a Cyndaquil or not. Nope, he does not no longer have a Cyndaquil. It's not Shepherd. Yeah, they are not gonna give a lot of experience. But it will give you Poke coupons. That's the main thing. I'm gonna get coupons after beating Area 2. Alright, I'm gonna speed up the game again, chat, but no worries. I'm gonna mute the game for you so that I can do the speed up thing without a problem. So yeah, you will not have to suffer through the sound. You just have to see the speed up. That's all you have to do, chat. I mean, everything just dies in one hit because they're so low level anyway. Alright, look, Fraligator leveled up. Good for you, Fraligator. You managed to level up from a level 12 Snubble. Our king has gone down, and now the Swinub is down. I guess I could use this to talk about other things. Oh, a label thingy from my controller just disappeared. Oh well. I don't think it was important, this little label thingy. Anywho, what I wanted to say was... Right. I finished, I finished watching Family Guy a few days ago, so I've now watched every episode of Family Guy that there is. I'm fully caught up on that. Okay, what are you weak to, you stupid Shedinja, with your freaking Wonder Guard? Is it rock? It's not dark. Alright, it's rock. It's weak to rock types, Shedinja. Anywho, that the new thing I've started watching is it's a new spin-off show of My Hero Academia, and so far I'm just like 7 episodes in. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I think they did a good job with the spin-off. Because most of the times when they do spin-off of shows, they're like either a hit or miss, depending on what they decide to do with the story. But I think they've done a good job so far with the My Hero Academia Vigilantes, or I guess in the abbreviation MHA Vigilantes. But still, I've been enjoying it, and for someone that's watched My Hero Academia, I would recommend seeing the spinoff. Well, that's good that there's nothing bad to be said about it, because I've not seen anything bad about it so far. And yeah, I agree. Family Guy is really good. It's a shame it ended on a weird note, or well, the season ended on a weird note, I have to say. Yo, you're not getting Bide, Espeon. Come on, Bide of all things. Bite is an awful move, especially in a frail Pokemon like Espeon that can't take a hit to save itself. Wait, only a Sunkern? What's up with some of these Mount Battle battles? What the heck? Alright, almost done with this floor. Almost. Iron Tail. Oh wait, Metal Claw. Because why not Metal Claw? Why is there such a gap on your team? What, one of them is level 15, the other one's level 10? Why? Mount Battle is so weird. But at least in XD it's weird. Colosseum made sense. Here it just doesn't make any sense. I guess they have to be this low level Mount Battle because you get access to it earlier in the game. And you start the game at a lower level. And I can't wait to see more My Academia tomorrow. And, well, until I finish it, I can't wait for it. Right, Eldoff. That's a weird name. But again, most people have weird names in this universe, so shouldn't be too surprised. Man, this sounds so awful and sped up. You're so lucky you don't get to hear it, chat. Because, man, it does not sound good sped up at all, the music. 300 Poker Coupons, yay! I have enough points to get a move on Espeon, and my team just gave me Frenzy Plant. Alright. You know what, let's do Area 3 as well while I'm at it. Might as well. Yeah, that's a Satu? Why? Also, that's annoying with Intimidate, because that's Espeon's attacking stat. Look at level jump, level 27 for Area 3? When in Area 1 they were, or Area 2 they were like 15. Why is there such a huge level jump between Area 2 and 3? What the heck? Oh, yeah, it's just weird level jump. That's all there is. It's just weird level jump that they have. At least these are finally things Espeon could fight and not be a pushover and get experience. Alright, this is gonna be annoying with Tether Dance. Oh, thank you. Thank you for Alligator for not caring about being confused. I can purify the duplicate giraffe rig now. That's good. Quain. And I'm also just doing all this level grinding so that, you know, I can use Espeon. Because I do really want to use the Espeon for Final Fight, but Espeon needs to get some levels for that to happen. Because there are high level 40s in the main story, and being low 30 is not good. I forgot you were a Steel type. Steel for a moment. You're just pressing an attack button. I don't think that guy said anything when he lost. I think he just collapsed. I'm glad I'm connecting all these Iron Tails. Wow, is Kabuto bulky on the physical side? Zero was resisted, but man, it's a huge power Espeon. I should not do so little damage just because it's resisted. It's an Elekid? Why? Why do you just have an Elekid? Oh, Elekid is a rock or ice type. Good to know. Pidgeot. That's something I can Iron Tail. Crunch, I guess, because it's a rock type, not sleep. Oh, yeah, that worked. Very good. And the Gardevoir can be purified. Nice. Yeah, Intimidate because it's a Poliwhirl. Well, you gotta get Sacred Fire anyway, Poliwhirl. Doesn't matter if you Intimidate me, you gotta get hit by a Spectrum move. There. Like, Aerial Ace, there we go. Because it's a fighting type. Almost done. Did you think that was 28? No, 27. I'm about to do 28. Jespin. Roselia and Natu. Also, why did that guy get to keep the whole strategy of Intimidate? He said something about Intimidate, and he actually got a Pokemon with Intimidate. With Natu. He said something about Corphish? He's the one supposed to have Corphish? Alright. Iron Tail, Poison Tail. Just whack people with your tail. I'm surprised it lived Dunsparce. Alright, this time just do whatever, like Aerial Ace. Oh, Aerial Ace is super effective on Pharaoh. So it's a grass type or a fighting type. Or a bug type. Aria. I guess that's more normal sounding of a name. No, wait, you are steel type meow. Whatever. Wait, you target Parasect at the bully itch. Oh wow, it lived the Iron Tail. Barely, but it still lived. Sableye, that's new. I don't think I've encountered a Sableye before. It resists steel. Good to know. Will-O-Wisp. I wish I had Will-O-Wisp. Because that would be a type of status move. Maybe I should bench for Alligator now because it's now level 45. Ooh, 600 Poke Coupons. That's nice. TM34. That is Calm Mind. Ooh. I can set up a special attacker. If I had a special attacker, that is, but I don't. Yo, rest a little bit for Alligator. You're 45. You need to rest a little bit. I'm just doing this because it's gonna get me 2,000 and I can get 2 points instead. Iron Tail, Twin Needle. Wait, oops. I know you have Steel type Seal. I don't know what I was thinking there. Iron Tail again. Shockwave, there we go. Because that's neutral damage. Shadow Punch. Thank you, level 35. Almost caught up with Espeon. That's the whole second goal of this, just catch up with Espeon. We're just 10 levels below now, so soon I'll be able to go back to Cypher with Espeon and still be able to actually use Espeon. I don't think I needed to crit the shot, but I still did. Which, nice. Faux Paw is her name, but spelled weird instead of how that word normally spelled.